Good evening, my friends. Welcome to the show. I am Lou Mongello, and I am so excited that you are joining me here tonight. If you are watching live, say hi in the chat, tag, invite a friend, sit back, relax, grab a snack, get a spot on the couch. We're going to have some fun tonight. If you're watching on the replay, don't forget to join us every Wednesday right here, wherever, at WDWRadioLive.com. It is good to see you. Not that I can see you because that would be weird, but it is good to see you. Nonetheless, tonight, I love seeing so many familiar and new faces already in the box tonight. A lot of people, they look forward to Fridays or Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, unless you're a Saints fan. And sorry, it's way too soon. But you still should have won anyway. I look forward to Wednesdays. I was also going to talk about why the Patriots should have lost because of that non-call of the roughing the passer. However, I digress. This is not about football. It's about you and Disney and Stephanie Perry Bullock and Jim and Fred Abley. 2 nights in a row, brother. It's good to see you. Cord Cooper, long time, my friend. Christine Morrison, Kelly Lawrence, Melanie Jones. It's been way too long. It has been way too long, and you need to move down there. Stephen Conti, great to see you. What's up? Great interview on the show this week. Thank you so very much for that. That has nothing to do with me. That actually had everything to do with my guest this week, and I'm trying to find the logo. There it is. It had to do with my guest this week, Brian Crosby. That was all him. He is, in case you couldn't tell, the nicest guy in the world. He is also a super uber geek like you and like me. And we could have talked, and we did talk, for hours, even though that was at the end of, so I don't know if I said it during the show, this interview, this one right there, was actually at the end of Marvel Day at Sea. We didn't sit down to start recording until about close to midnight, and you can hear in the background prominently. First, I listened a little bit this morning, and I could tell I sound a little sleepy at the very beginning. I'm a little groggy, and you can hear them closing up the Promenade Lounge by the time we were getting started or getting done. There was nobody out on the ship except me and Brian, and kudos to Nicholas for staying up so late. But if you have not listened to the show yet, why not? What are you doing? No, I'm only kidding. If you haven't listened to the show yet, I think that you should, even if you're not a Marvel fan, because I think Brian's journey from, kid with a dream, literally and a crayon in his hand, to how when you hear from what he came from, what he was doing, to how he started Imagineering, it's fascinating. It's not about where you start. It's about where you finish or the steps you take along the way. And he shares where he came from before he got his I don't want to. It would be a disservice to call him to say it was a lucky break. He earned it by winning the Imaginations contest, getting his shot at Imagineering, and doing something with it. Right. So it's not just about getting not to sound all preachy, but it's not just about getting the opportunity. It's about doing something with it. So he was in the research archives library, which it's still an amazingly cool job in Imagineering, but he leveraged that and the relationships that he made, and he got a phenomenal job at Imagineering. He worked on a lot of projects and attractions and shows that I will pretty much almost guarantee you have seen, and he's also working on some very cool stuff. And he talks a little bit about what is coming to the parks, to Cruise Line, what's on Cruise Line, what's coming to some of the other stage shows. So Brian Crosby is a super nice guy. Really excited that we got to do the interview. And also, if you go to facebook.com/WDW Radio, which I'm sure you spend all of your days on, you'll also find video of Brian's full presentation. They did a Meet the Masters presentation where he does a great visual storytelling of not just his journey, but the Marvel journey. Wonderful tribute to Stan Lee. And then you've got I'm going to preach this forever. You've got to see the superhero show at 10:30, 9:30, whatever it was. I'm front and center because I can't see over anybody. So I was able to get front and center and get an amazing view of a show. Go for Cabanas and Castaway Key and Paulo. Stay for the show. Marvel Day at Sea. And a number of you have asked me already, and the conversation is starting to happen in terms of us doing a Marvel Day at Sea cruise. Right now they leave, and in the near future they'll only leave out of Miami and New York. We've done the New York cruise before and loved it so much that I want to do it. Becky's going to kill me that I'm saying this, but she's not here, so it doesn't matter. I would love to do a cruise out of New York. So all you in the Northeast, don't worry about coming down here. And all of you down here, we just fly up to New York, spend a couple days there. I have some Marvel-themed ideas of stuff that it'll be awesome. And then hop on the one-way cruise. I think it's one-way. Marvel Day at Sea. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Who cares? We'll have so much fun because Marvel Day at Sea is ridiculous. I am also going to have a full review probably next week of the entire cruise, but really specifically Marvel Day at Sea. And oh, by the way, BTW, you may have heard me talk about it. So this week on the show, for the first time like ever, our trivia contest is not a trivia contest. Anybody can win. All you need to do is enter, and you all have an equal chance, because this week's trivia question is not a trivia question at all. I just want to know who from the Marvel universe. Again, it doesn't have to be from the cinematic universe. It could be from the comics. It could be Spidey and his super friends, the Electric Company, anywhere, any obscure character. Who do you want to be? What superhero would you be? I'm going to give you, and I don't even know what's going to be in the prize package yet. I know... Whoops. I know that I have a lot of stuff from Marvel Day at Sea. There's some really cool stuff in here, by the way. I have a lot of cool stuff from Marvel Day at Sea, but you're definitely, listen, my son will make fun of me because I think I bought out the entire thing of these. They had these little ice cube things. You've seen like the Tinkerbell like clip-on and the Buzz Lightyear clip-on and the X-Wing clip-on and the little Death Star pre-explosion ice cube ball thingy. What you haven't seen is this. He who is worthy, who whatever, lifteth the hammer. It's Mjolnir, but it's a little light up. It's so tiny, even I can lift it. It's a little light up Mjolnir. And wait. And it lights up in different colors. Oh, wait, it blinks too. I know it blinks. There you go. Oh, it does that. Wait, can you see that? You probably can't see it, but it's like changing colors and it's all. I don't know why. I just thought it was the coolest thing, and I don't normally buy those, and I bought like a lot of them. So those of you, spoiler alert, those of you who are some of the higher level members of the WDW Radio Nation, this is going into your, I shouldn't have given why am I giving this away? Oh, it doesn't matter. Who cares? This is going into your care package this month. I'm also going to give one away on the show this week. This is going to be part of the prize package. I don't know why I thought these were cool. I was literally buying, like, I would walk up to the thing. I'd be like, give me all that you have. So I have a lot. So the nation's going to get some first. I'm going to use some. Maybe I'll give one away tonight, too. Maybe I'll give one of these away tonight. Wait, I want it to turn blue again. Yeah, you can't really get the full effect of Mjolnir, but it's awesome, and it looks great on the shelf. So maybe I'll give one of these away tonight. If we have time, we'll do a little 20 questions. You don't even need to spell Mjolnir or even pronounce Mjolnir the right way in order to win, but it is pretty sweet, and it's pretty cool. So there you go. Do you have to share it with your 2-year-old? You do not. You do not have to even tell your 2-year-old that you got it, because the only place you can get these, there is nowhere else that you can get these except on Marvel Day at Sea on Disney Cruise Line. If you're on the Sailing with Me, they didn't have a lot left because I bought so many, but there's such great little detail in the Mjolnir itself. So I don't know why. I just thought this was so cool. So it's a neat little giveaway. And yeah, maybe we'll do a little 20 questions tonight and give one of those away. Has anybody been on a Marvel Day at Sea cruise before? We've done Star Wars in terms of themed cruises. I've done Star Wars. I've been there as holiday decorations were being placed, but I haven't been there for an actual holiday cruise as yet. Mandy B says, I would be Nightcrawler. He's cool, he's blue, and he bamfs everywhere. I hear the bamf sound from the pretty decent X-Men movies. I can't wait for like 5 years from now when they decide to reboot the entire X-Men franchise. But I digress. Will I be around the Disney parks at the end of March? Chris, I'll be lucky if I'll be around the Disney parks at the end of the week. No, I'm only kidding. I don't know my schedule that far out. It changes pretty dynamically, so just keep in touch as you get closer, and hopefully I will see you there. Jennifer, nice to see you. Brett, Martin Shergold from the United Kingdom. We were talking about you. I saw Emma from the United Kingdom. I assume everybody in the UK knows each other, or at least all the box people know each other, and we were talking about you. Ray Castor screaming, pick me, pick me. That's not the way the contest is going to work. But the one for the show, all you need to do is go to the Box People group. So if you want to win, it's easy. All you need to do is go to the Box People group on Facebook. Hopefully you're a member. If not, you should be. It's fun. It's free. Everybody's so nice to each other. God, you people are amazing. And you'll find a thread there where I ask you to share what Marvel character you would be. And that's it. I will randomly select one on Sunday night. I'll draw the winner. You'll win the little light up Mjolnir. There he is. Ice cube thing. And you'll also get the audio tours and the book. And I'm sure I got some other cool, there's a cool spite. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, but we'll see. Cindy Mote-Steppen, nice to see you. Thank you so very much again. If you watch the video, which I don't have a screenshot of, if you watch the video that I posted today of our meet of the month over Marathon Weekend, you will see that we were able to once again meet and spend some time with one of the Make-A-Wish families that you helped make their dream and their wish come true by being part of the nation, by being part of the running team, by just being part of our family. And Cindy Mote-Steppen, with her bare little hands, made this ginormous, beautiful quilt, the running team logo in it, Mickey Mouse colors. It's amazing. The family was so incredibly grateful. So thank you, Cindy, for doing that. And thanks to all of you who were there. I tried to tag everybody in the video. I'm sure I missed somebody, and for that, I'm going to offer my sincerest apologies. So, Jen Keller, and I'm having a problem again with my, for some reason, having a problem getting to show the comments here. It seems to have failed on my desktop, but I'm reading them here, and I'm thinking of getting a Disney Cruise Line tattoo, says Jen Keller. I can't commit enough to figure out what I would get a tattoo of. Like, I just don't know. I thought about a cross years ago, but I maybe it was the needle that scared me to it. So Matthew Dominguez says, you must be worthy of the hammer. I'm worthy. I think anybody can lift this hammer. You don't need to be, and it looks cool in a little drink. So if you have a little cocktail, you can make yourself a little Mjolnir cocktail as well. There's got to be some sort of, wait a minute, why did I just think about this? We should wait a second. We should collectively, in the Box People group, make up a Marvel mocktail, cocktail, drink menu. We'll come up with cocktails. I'm thinking out loud. I don't know. This is probably the stupidest idea ever, but I'm hungry and sleepy. We come up with different cocktails or mocktails based on different. So you come up with the Spider-Man slinger or whatever it is, and it can have something that's red and blue in it. That is what I challenge you to do with. Have fun with it. Go post it in the Box People for no other reason than it'll just be fun. And then maybe we'll put it together like in an ebook or something. And I'll give credit to everybody who made up the drinks. Somebody write this down because it's either really stupid or a lot of fun. And I probably shouldn't see the comments because it might be really stupid. But who cares? We're having fun. Faye Edmonton, listening, screen froze from, it did freeze, didn't it? From Flight of Passage. Wait, did it freeze? No, we're good. From Flight of Passage Q until you lose reception. You'll be there for a while. So you'll be there for a while. I'll be there for a while. I will stay together while you are. And there, John Takeri, Big Fat Panda is watching. It's like a celebrity sighting when the Big Fat Panda watches. And yes, I will see you at the end of soon. I will see you soon. Lisa Peterson, nice to see you. Lisa Nora Glasser, nice to see you. Dave Coviello, favorite dining on the cruise. Dave Coviello, it is not going to be what you think it is. It's easy to say my favorite restaurant is Paulo, and as much as I love it, I could Paulo loses money on me just from the wheel of Pecorino Romano cheese. I could just stand there and drink from that like it was a fire hydrant. Pecorino Romano is so good. You know, it comes from only one small area of Italy. Have you ever seen how it's made? It's fascinating. It's delicious. It's expensive. It's phenomenal. But I love cabanas, and I know that's like probably the lamest answer. I love cabanas, and I love the make-your-own section over at Daisy's Delights. Did I do a video? I don't know. I think I did maybe when I was live. Maybe I wanted to do a video. I think I just did a picture because I was really hungry and I ate it before I finished. Anyway, Daisy's Delights, every day they've got different either ramen broths, rice, chili, quinoa, different soups, and then all these little stuffs that you can put in it. And there's vegetables and there's whatever the other things that you put in your. And I just love going there and make myself a big old bowl of ramen after I've had cabanas. Because if you don't have a second lunch on the Disney Cruise Line, you're doing it wrong. So it's cabanas and Daisy's Delights and Paulo for brunch. Molly Enquist says, "Hey Lou, love this week's interview. I appreciate it. I love that guy. He is a good man. If you're going to be out at D23 Expo this year, we will. Booth, us, mousefantravel.com. Wait, where is it? Bang, right there. Look at that. We'll be out there. Brian will be out there again, and he is the nicest, most personal guy. And that piece of art, I'm getting it right. Finally, after 15 years, that little Spider-Man right there. So, Brian, if you're watching, you drew that for me at D23 Expo, and it's one of my favorite things on my gigantic Spider-Man wall of spider stuff. I need a bigger room and more stuff. So... And there's another comic book convention this weekend, so I got that this past weekend. Little lenticular Spider-Man. Anyway, let me see. Let me catch up here. Just Amanda Catherine Cicero just ate at Cabanas on Friday, and you didn't bring back any for me. How did I like the Move It, Shake It, Mouse Dance It, and other new offerings from Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios? So I'm not normally a parade guy, admittedly. However, I had a lot of fun, and I think that's just the word. It's just a fun, high-energy parade. There's something about the music that sings to me in sort of the retro Walt Disney World nerd. I'm happy it wasn't sort of this, and I don't want to, like Becky Mankin, thanks for the shirt, level 50 unlocked. I don't want to sound like the old guy in the room, but the music was not so modern that I was like, it's trying to be too pop-ish, current-ish. It felt like a traditional, danceable, singable, American bandstandy. It's got a great beat, and you can dance to it. Parade. I love the fact that the singers were all singing live, and that the characters come out and they interact with guests. So I dug that a lot, and I love the Incredibles area and the dance party. Listen, let me put this down for a second. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, right? I don't know how many words they are, but listen to Jack Jack's Num Num Cookie, yo, with a side of milk. That's what you need to do when you go to Pixar Place, not Pixar Pier, or Pixar Pier in California. When you go to Pixar Place, you get the Num Num Cookie, you get a little thing of milk, you go over to the dance party. It's so fun. It's so well themed. There's a lot of cool little details there as well. Some nice Incredibles merchandise. You can meet Edna Mode. You can dance with Frozone. He's so tall. Mrs. Incredible, Mr. Incredible, and I think that's it. But again, it's one of those things that you don't have to queue up for, you don't have to wait for. Adults and kids were having fun. It's very interactive. So I like that a lot. It's a nice distraction from, look, many of us who live here or go often, we're spoiled, right? When we come, we don't have to do everything. When a lot of guests come here and they need to do the big rides and it's really crowded, they spend so much time waiting to get to the thing to do it so they can get to the next thing to wait online to do it. I love, for lack of a better term, distraction points like this, the dance parties, the character interactions, even something as simple as, for lack of a better word, the Instagram walls, where you can go and take pictures and do the selfies. Like, I dig that. I dig having those things to do in between meals and in between attractions. Does that make sense? It does to me. But again, I haven't eaten since like a rice cake for breakfast. So, Andrew Rockmiller, nice to see you as well. Dave Caffey, nice to see you and your beautiful wife. Like the shawarma on the Magic and the Wonder. I do too. I do so. The shawarma, which is fresh cut shawarma, by the way. Again, make it yourself right across the way at where Pinocchio's is. So on the opposite. No, sorry, Pinocchio's on the other side. It's not Pinocchio's. It's is it Pluto's? Because I get confused with all the different ships. They've got shawarma. They've got burgers. They got hot dogs. They had Marvel themed food on the Marvel Day at Sea. Wait, I have to go back. So many comments. Apparently, Lou Mongello is watching too. A Hulk Midori drink. Yeah, so Chris, start putting all those ideas. Somebody start that thread, or I'll start it later on in the Box People group. Start making your ideas, and somebody just remind me because I'll forget as soon as this is done. Aaron Van Quill popping in to say hi to your family. Nice to see you. How did I like the parade? Did that. How about the shawarma window? Yes. I need a bigger boat, and I need bigger pants. John C. Jones, always good to see you. I think we have a meeting place for WDW Radio at the Expo. We have a meeting place. It's at the booth. It's just where we're going to eat that we need to. Lisa Lenora Glasser says, yay for Instagram walls. Is she on the Instagram? The Castle Run? Is that her? Oh, she does the Instagram. Just one account? Oh, yeah. Okay. Amanda Bonner says, eat, good man. We won't mind. Trust me, you don't want to. I remember years ago, I was doing one of these live, and I was at Il Molino. Was Il Molino? Yes, it was Il Molino at the Swan, and a friend of mine who is not in the Disney space. It was the first time she ever watched, and she's texting me along the way, and she's like, when I was done, like I talked to her later on, she's like, I literally just spent 45 minutes of my life watching you eat. And I couldn't turn away, and I don't know why. And I'm like, that's sort of what I do. It's so much better than practicing law. We'll do that again. And Amanda, I literally, like, on this piece of paper, wait, right here, I have an idea for me and you. You and I, us, yes, I have ideas. So we'll have to make some eating happen. No eating in 3-hour food truck lines. Corey Bassett, the keeper of the box, and I believe you are Ash Eckstein's number 2 fan. Number 1, number 2. We're going to take care of your property this year, by the way. No long lines. How does one join the Box People group? It's easy. It's easy, and it's fun, and it's free, and all you need to do is go right there and go to www.com/boxpeople. Since you're on the Facebook right now, just go to, if you could just search for WDW Radio Box People. We welcome anyone and everyone, so long as you're a good person and not a jerk. I think that's really the only criteria. Good person, not a jerk, you're in. You're one of us, and if you like to eat. Joe Carroll, good to see you. Brian Donovan, OG, DisneyWorldTrivia.com, which is what this used to be way back in 2004, was like, Brian, what were you, like the 3rd or 4th person to register on the forums? 15 years later. 15 years since I started the forums. 15 years later, Brian Donovan is still here. I would give you a hug, brother. I don't get to see you often enough, but I'm happy to see you in the box. John Jones says the Marvel menu looked. If you think the Marvel menu looked good, it tasted even better. And I posted pictures of it, and we'll talk more about it when we record. Hopefully earlier next week. Corey says, I wasn't kidding about the Spider-Man Deadpool idea for Expo. I dig that, but have you seen the videos of like Fat Spider-Man or or the cartoons of Fat? It's kind of like me if I were ever to try and put that on. The only thing I would possibly do is if I did like an Into the Spider-Verse version where I would have I can't do the type thing on top. I have to have some sort of shirt to cover all this stuff up. But we'll figure something out. We'll do something. Wait, somebody write this down too. I'm either full of great ideas or full of really stupid ideas. What if we had like a costume contest? Is Becky here? Of course not. What if we had a costume contest at the booth? They do one there, but like, those are like serious costumes. Maybe we do our own. Like, we'll come up with a theme or a theme for the day. I haven't really thought this out because it's in my head right now. I'm not a smart man, but if anybody's writing this down, write that down too, unless that's really stupid. Mark Thompson, listening while he's walking the dog. What kind of dog do you have? Troy, don't think there are any jerks here. There's not. Knock on wood. You guys attract good people, and I hope your wife is doing well, by the way. Jim Orhosky, the leader of the non-jerks. Like when you look up non-jerks in the phone book, really, if you look up non-jerks in the dictionary or the encyclopedia or one of the many other books that aren't made into books anymore, Jim Orhosky's name and picture is up there as well. Rebecca says, can we do a Philly on the road meetup for the Marvel event that's coming to the Franklin Institute? Asking for your sister. Oh, Deanna Wick. One of two, many Deannas that I love. Deanna Wick from St. Vincent's College. You'll treat me to any cheesesteak that I want. You know, that might not be the worst idea ever. Rebecca, do me a favor. Can you and or Deanna send that to me as an idea with some details as to when that is coming? A little on the... Wait! Watch this. I'm gonna pull it off. If I can somehow get a speaking gig in or around there, whether it's at St. Vincent's College, which is not even close to Philadelphia, and or in Philadelphia, we'll sort of pull it all. Then we can absolutely make that happen. Cheesesteaks for everybody. Sorry. John Takeri says, is there a fat Spider-Man? Yes, and he's me in my underoos. Not that I was also I did have my Spider-Man pajamas on the cruise, too. Did I wear it for the cruise? I had my hoodie for the last one. Nobody wants to see this in my Spider-Man. No, wait a minute. If you were at my house for New Year's Eve, which you weren't, I mean, maybe you were. Some of you were. I know at least one of you was. I was in my Spider-Man pajamas, so that's what Fat Spider-Man looks like. So, yes, Kevin Nielsen, Peter Porker, yes, that is me. Let's see, Amber Bramble, always good to see you. I love saying your name. Love the Meet of the Month video for the January Make-A-Wish family. Very well done. Brian Walton gets all the credit for that. Brian Walton comes to the meets, shoots the video, edits the video, sends me the video. It's my fault that it goes up super late. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. I dig you, and I appreciate you and your wife. So, Lisa No Glasser says, oh, yes, with multiple S's. I'm all in for the costume contest. Slightly frightening. Let's see. Crystal Steers, I always love seeing you. Retreat. New Marvel series, Spider-Man 8. Chris Knowles just joined. Thank you and welcome. Melanie Jones, the roll eye emoji, that's what I was doing internally. I'm not sure if it actually came through. She has the best costumes. Now I go to wear Spidey's secret suit. I actually have multiple Spidey outfits. That's all I'm going to say. I think that's all you probably need to know. I'll just let you use your imagination otherwise. Myrto, I can't pronounce your last name, but I know who you are. I'm telling you, we've been in contact, and we come so close to meeting up, usually in midair or at a park somewhere. This is the year that we're gonna finally get together. And once again, like it's fashionably late, making a grand entrance. Like, I can hear the trumpets blaring. Ladies and gentlemen, Becky Menken from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel has graced us with. I was saying nice things about you, Becky, and oh, the ideas that have been flowing, right? Tell her, I'm not lying this time. So many ideas flowing. One of them, two of them, all of them kind of involved you. One of them involved cocktails. The other one involved the booth, and I don't remember what the third one was. But it probably involved you anyway. Kathleen Slovak Musgrave, nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time as well. See, Sidney Mote-Steppen verifies you missed the drink-creating discussion. Lots of good stuff. Joseph Breton says, evening, Lou. Nice to see you. Joseph, thanks for being here. Actually, Becky, you know what? Perfect timing. Perfect segue. Before something else stupid that comes through, comes out of my mouth, comes out. One of the things I wanted to talk about directly involves Becky Menken and the team over at MEI and Mouse Fan Travel for all your vacation planning needs, blah, 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 blah. Because now, right this very minute, I'm talking to you, can book your room, our room. I think we need, Becky, I just had an idea. We need to, wait a minute. We need to do a WDW Radio Nation night at Disney's Riviera Resort Hotel. What do you think? We'll get one of those nice little 1 or 2 bedrooms with that big thing, and if you're a member of the nation, we'll invite nation members to come and check it out for themselves live. Somebody write that one down too. I don't know if anybody is paying attention or writing these down, but I hope you are, because I'm not going to go back and listen. But we got details about Disney's Riviera Resort today, and now they are accepting room-only and package reservations for stays beginning in, drumroll please, December 2019. Obviously, you know this is the 15th Disney Vacation Club resort, but Becky wants to make sure you all understand, because I know you do, anybody, everybody, you, me, them, everybody, what movie? You, me, them. It's from the Blues Brothers. I love the Blues Brothers, and I cried when John Belushi died. But this resort really sort of brings in a little bit of the European Riviera, and what we got yesterday, I believe, was some new concept art. I was on the plane for 3 hours. She could have messaged me. She really demands a lot of very specific, personal, directed attention. I was preparing for all this. Watch and learn. So Disney's Riviera Resort is going to have 300, and they're very deliberate, family-friendly vacation homes. Interesting. I've never referred to it that way before. That include deluxe studios, 1 and 2 bedroom villas, and grand villas, also known as the Becky Suite, that sleeps up to 12 guests each. Interesting. There's also a new room category, which are tower studios. Those sleep 2 guests each, right? They have private balconies and seating for 1 or 2. We're getting a little look on some of the outside and the pool and the amenities and the views that you're going to have from your resort room, from the rooftop restaurant that we'll talk about a little bit, of fireworks, not just from Epcot, but from Disney's Hollywood Studios as well. So we've gotten a little bit more of the concept art. I love the theming and the decor. Becky says we've already been booking a bunch today. Go to mousefantravel.com. Make sure you tell them how you heard about Mousefan Travel, because Becky doesn't believe it. She just doesn't believe me. But we got to look at what some of the rooms look like. So this is one of the new tower studio rooms that sleeps 2 guests. So you'll see it's a smaller room, a little bit more intimate, but at night that pulls out into a bed. I actually like this a lot. I like how clean and how modern this looks. This is what one of the 1 or 2 bedroom villa looks like. So again, the carpeting is gone. I love the light colors, the textures of the wood grain on the floor, and some of it on the cabinetry work. The grays and the blues are really nice accents to the whites and the browns. This is one of the bedrooms, again, for a 1 and 2 bedroom. It's light, it's bright, it's airy. Here's a look at the bathroom. Again, super clean, super modern, but still it feels that there is a warmth. So Joseph says, looking forward to it. The new resort looks beautiful. Planning on booking the 16th through the 18th of December. Becky, we need to get your ringtone. So that is what, for the most part, the 1 and 2 bedrooms look like. This is what the Becky room looks like. This is what the Grand Villa looks like. This sleeps up to 12. So again, the deluxe studios sleep 5, have kitchenettes. The 1 and 2 bedrooms have full kitchens. So again, I want to go back very quickly. You'll see there's full kitchens in both the 1 and 2 bedrooms. There's an ensuite luxury bathroom. I don't know if I've got the bathroom in here as well. No, I don't have a picture of the soaking tub. There's private porches and balconies as well. You're also going to find so what you don't necessarily see, as you might see in Pop Century, Art of Animation, is a lot of very clear Disney touches. What you're going to find there are pieces of unique art that are going to celebrate the characters with influence of art that you'd find along the European Riviera. Really, I speak for a living. I swear I do. Let's get to the important stuff, because the rooms are great, but those are just things that you do in between eating. So Topolino, which is Italian for Mickey Mouse, if you go watch Cars 2, he's called Topolino. There's a car called Topolino. It's Mickey Mouse. Anyway, this is going to be the new signature table service restaurant on the roof of the Riviera. It's actually going to be called Topolino's Terrace, Flavors of the Riviera. You had me at flavors. So it's going to be a combination, of both French and Italian flavors. You're going to be able to see both Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios nighttime spectaculars. They're not fireworks shows. They're nighttime spectaculars. And they're also going to have an exclusive Disney character breakfast, which they say is, and I quote, inspired by the Riviera. Interesting. Yes, Becky, I got your text, and I agree. There will also be La Petite Cafe in the lobby, which is going to have coffee. It's going to be like a mullet. It's going to have coffee during the day and a wine bar at night. Business up front, a party in the back. I just call the lobby bar a mullet, but you know exactly what I mean. There's also going to be Primo Piatto, which is a quick service restaurant. It's going to have, again, this very chic, modern sort of dining venue that you'd find along the promenades of the Riviera, located near the pool. There's also going to be Bar Riva, which is going to be an open-air pool bar with a seaside vibe with crisp white tiles and blue accents. Oh, wait, I actually did have more. I didn't realize I had a couple of more. So here's another picture of the deluxe villa. And again, yeah, this was actually the grand suite. But I will tell you that looking at the exterior photos, obviously you see the Skyliner is going to stop here. It's going to open up in the fall, connecting Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Art of Animation, Pop, and Caribbean Beach. You know, I'm very, very impressed at what I see now that I'm seeing, especially this photo, because it is modern, it's elegant, it has that European touch, but it still feels warm and inviting and family-friendly without it being overly whimsical. And I think that's exactly sort of that type of resort that Walt Disney World needed, right? It doesn't need, there's Grand Floridian in terms of elegant, obviously, Four Seasons, things like that. And then there's things on the more whimsical side, and then a lot of the other themed resorts. But this theming is such that I think a conventioner would be as comfortable here as the family of, mom, dad, and the 2.5 kids. And I think that's exactly what it needs to be, where it can fit all of those without feeling like it. Some resorts I think are sometimes incorrectly so pigeonholed. Right? Coronado is a convention resort. I disagree wholeheartedly. I need to go to Coronado and take you with me to. Wait a minute. I'm going to go to Coronado this week, as a matter of fact, because I think I'm going to do the next scavenger hunt at Coronado Springs. Again, if you are a member of the WDW Radio Nation, you get a monthly scavenger hunt. I'm going to go and do a scavenger hunt at Coronado. Maybe I'll do a live video from there, and maybe I'll do, thanks to my friends over at MEI and Mouse Fan Travel, I'll stay. Wait a second. I'll do a little staycation at Coronado Springs for 1 or 2 nights and show you just how family friendly and how fun and oh so very delicious Rick's Lounge and Maya Grill are. If you've had that sort of misperception of it being a convention resort. Yes, there's a convention center there. I've spoken there. It's lovely. But it is also one that has a lot of, you shouldn't think about it in that regard. So that, Becky, somebody write that down too. I need to stay, thanks to our friends over at Mouse Fan Travel. Becky says, wait, she's screaming, I have an idea. Just send it to me. So, where are the best places to get a room for 6 parents and 4 almost adult age children? So I think, Kelly, that's where you're going to start having to look to those 2-bedroom suites, those grand villas. I know at places like Art of Animation, you can get the adjoining family suites, but I'm not sure. Becky can certainly help you answer and obviously book something like that. So I want to quickly see, from those of you who are watching live, Michael Kell, it is good to see you, brother. You are a good man, Charlie Brown. Who would be interested in staying? Like, when you look at the pictures of the Riviera Resort, does this look like a place that you would stay on an upcoming trip? Like, for me, even though I'm local, like, I really, like, look how huge that pool area is. Look how themed, like, you can see that there's a themed slide. Again, without it being, overly, and I don't say whimsical in a negative way, but, Pop Century and the All-Star Resorts and Art of Animation, even some of the moderate resorts are very whimsical. I don't get that sense here. I think there is an understated elegance, but still warmth that really, really appeals to me about this resort. So now all of a sudden, now that I've seen this, and certainly with the rooms as well, I mean, even the studios, the clean lines, I think the location is going to be key and killer for where it is too. So, and look, Becky, I mean, if you want to get a Grand Villa and have a WDW Radio Nation night at the Riviera. Oh, somebody write that down too. We're going to do a WDW Radio Nation night at the Riviera. So if you're not a member of the Nation yet, I suggest joining up now, like tomorrow or tonight, whatever, because that could be a lot of fun. We'll do a little nosh. We'll have some of those Marvel cocktails that we've been talking about. It's yeah. So I don't know why I'm clearly, I haven't eaten, I haven't slept, but all kinds of ideas are going. I just don't know if they're good or bad or not. So Judy Bennett says, I absolutely plan on staying there. She's a Disney Vacation Club member. She's going to stay there. Jimmy Swoop, nice to see you. Dave Coviello, Kelly Freeman says it looks nice. Melanie Jones says, I'm intrigued now. And Jim O says, in a heartbeat, can't wait. So a lot of, if I could afford it, but I probably wouldn't. I prefer the value and moderate. And again, it really depends on how you vacation. Obviously the price point for this is going to be markedly different. This is going to be a deluxe resort. You're going to pay deluxe resort prices for it. How you vacation should really help dictate where you stay. Like for me, when I would come from New Jersey and stay down here, I would sleep for a few hours, shower for a few minutes, and I was out the door. I did not spend, and I still don't really spend a lot of time in my room. That's not a good investment of my money. Now, as times change, maybe I'm back with my family, a longer vacation. I want to just spend some time relaxing in the room. I swear I'm going to learn how to relax. I think I mentioned that last week. It's a learning process for me. I'm level 50. Thank you, Becky Mankin. And I'm just trying to figure out that I need to take lessons on how to relax. But this is certainly a wonderful place to do it in. Again, it's got a great location. It's comfortable. I like having the amenities of the full kitchen in there, but I also like how open it is. So if you do have friends and stuff there, everybody can sort of gather in that central location. Might have to wait till reservations slow down. Let's see. So Zach would rather stay at some of the more themed resorts. So yeah, so there are some people that would prefer the more Disney-fied version. What you're getting here is a much more subtle look. Becky says sometimes cash is king. I don't know what that means. DeMay says, oh, he was in the Adventures by Disney with us. How much fun did we have in California? Says they are swankified rooms. I think that is a technical travel term. So, yes, I would love to say it. I used to be go, never really enjoyed the resorts to the fullest, said Chris Dubovic. So definitely changing that approach. I agree. I think that's what the resorts are doing is they are encouraging you to change. Look, when Walt Disney World opened, it was very deliberate to be the vacation kingdom of the world. Disneyland's the happiest place on earth. You go to Disneyland to go to Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, or wait till Marvel Land opens. You came to Walt Disney World and still supposed to come to Walt Disney World to go on vacation. And what I mean by that is you come and you stay at this resort and you do more than just go visit the parks, right? The resorts are a destination. Now, almost 50 years later, Disney World and I are like the same age. Almost 50 years later, I just realized there's so much more to do. You can't do it all because the resorts are destinations. Disney Springs is a destination. So much that happens outside the parks in terms of entertainment, sports and whether it's mini golf or foot golf or regular golf or, characters in flight. There are a lot of things that are attractors outside the attractions. Did I say that right? I think I did. I'm still hungry, by the way. Dave also says that they need another park to hold all those people staying in the new resorts. Courtney WS, good. This is a great. It gives me Aulani vibes, which is a wonderful vibe to have. Having been to Aulani, Becky, why have we not talked about doing another return trip? To Aulani. 2022, or do we sneak one in 2021? New ships, Triton class, by the way. So many plans, so many plans, so many ideas. I hope somebody wrote all these things down. Chris Nall says we're staying in Coronado in March. Never been there before. How is it? If you just missed, I was just saying I think it's a very much underrated resort. I think there's great dining options there. There's a wonderful pool there. It's really well themed. Do not buy into what sometimes you'll hear that it's a convention resort because there's a convention center there. Unless there's a convention going on and all the conventions are let out, you would not even know it because the convention center is off to the side from the rest of the resort. I think it's very well themed. I think it's in a really unique location. I haven't been. You know what? We need to do a live dining review of Maya Grill and Rick's Lounge, and I think it's actually changed. Used to be the secret getaway. Like that's where I used to go at night and was very, very much off the radar. It was part like late night dining, part nightclub, but I haven't been there in quite a while. So let me see. Let me catch up here. Crystal Steers. We see Cardinals. We always have a resort. So Joseph says we always have a resort day on our trips. This one looks like a great place to spend a day at. I agree. Courtney says 2020 Tokyo, Beauty and the Beast. I know. Figures we're going this year. Looks like we'll have to go back after 2020. Corey Bassett says, Becky, do you want me to cut the feed before he goes too far? Corey Bassett, whose side are you on, man? Me, you, and Ashley. I will enjoy Reflections. I like its quaint, relaxing, no-frills design. Mark Thompson, I agree with you as well. And without trying to be evasive, I'm going to be evasive anyway. This is not the end of the resort announcements that are coming. And what I think we are starting to see is exactly what you're talking about in terms of the resorts are no longer just a place to stay. And what I mean by that is, the value resorts, even some of the moderate resorts, it's a place to stay, sometimes a place to play. But these are now becoming things that should be added to your itinerary in terms of places that you want to visit. So, if you've never visited Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge, you should take a day, take a non-park day, save yourself the park ticket money, and go and do a little resort tour. I know Animal Kingdom is so far away, but it's worth the visit, especially with some of the incredible dining that they all have. So if the decor and the theming and the getting the nighttime goggles looking out over the savannah is enough, let the dining be the destination, but get there early so you can enjoy the resort. We need to go back to Sanaa, by the way. And by we, I mean me and anybody else that wants to go. It's been way too long since I've done late night dining at Sanaa. It's also been way too long since I've seen Sarah Lindsay King. You moved back to Oregon or whatever. Amanda Bonaway from DisneyTravelForAll.com. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the vibe that you... Go to DisneyTravelForAll.com, like her stuff on the Instagram, and subscribe to her newsletter, because she's another person doing really good things. It's Plugfest 2019. So, Crystal Steers, ChasingHappiness.ca, because she's up in Canada, so it's not com, ChasingHappiness.ca. Chasing is almost not the right word because it's more about Crystal helping you find happiness. And she just bleeds joy. Like, she radiates joy so very much. So I'm just going to keep on going. And as I see you and know you and plug you, Lisa DeNoto Glasser is from the Castle Run doc. It took me until a month ago to realize that the Castle Run was a play on the Kessel Run. I'm not sure if I ever admitted that to you, but it's about, I know that there's running involved. I don't pay attention to that stuff, but it's all kinds of Disney goodness, and she takes lots of food pictures too. So it's the Castle Run on Instagram, chasinghappiness.ca, Disney Travel for All, mousefantravel.com, Territory Lounge. You had me at Territory Lounge. She has great info and pics. I agree. So I'm only really talking to the Funko Pops, Corey, because there's nobody there. I sort of wish that I had somebody to talk to, but I don't, so I sort of talk to Spider-Man. Made a special trip to Wilderness Lodge and ate at Geyser Point, which I dig. That's where I need to go. I need to go there and do a show from there one night. Somebody write that down. I'm going to do a flash show, unannounced. I'm just going to go to Geyser Point, and anybody who's in the area can just come by and hang out as well, and I'll buy you something. Dining at Sanaa in April. Recommendations on a favorite dish. Christy, listen. Bread service, bread service, bread service. Fill up on the bread service. Everything else after that is gravy. But I do I don't remember what it's called, where you pick 3 different items and you sort of get little, almost tapas style. So you get a little notch. I like the shrimp and I like the curry, and I don't remember because it's been too, and I've never done a live review of Sanaa. So many places I need to go eat. So many places. If only there was somebody who wanted to go and eat with me. If the Castle Run was the White Castle Run, that's really funny. I like that. He'd be all over it. Let's see. Andrew Prince, what's going on? DisneyOnWheels.com. Andrew Prince is a good guy. He's a heck of a hugger. His mom is an amazing runner. He's a blogger for WDW Radio, and he does great stuff in terms of accessibility, especially at Disney World, at DisneyOnWheels.com. He's got a cool logo with little pins and stuff like that, too. Let's see. My favorite place, my favorite resorts. If Lou is buying, everybody go, shh, Crystal's tears, quiet. Kelly Freeman. So you get 4 or 5 different types of non-breads, and now you get not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 9 different types of dipping sauces that go from mild to wild, from spicy to saucy and sweet, and the yogurt is so good. If I wasn't, I would go right now. I would go right now if I could. I'm going to do one from there. We're going to do a live show from there one night, too. So, let's see. I'll go eat with you. You're fun to hang out with. It's so much fun when we eat. I was going to get the bread service, but so good. So good. There was a live. So we did a live review, Mark, of the Sanaa Late Night Lounge. I don't know if I ever did the actual restaurant. I know I did the late night now, late night lounge. I speak for a living, right? And it was Deanna and Nikki and Frank, maybe. But do I know about the 10th secret? Shut up. If there's a secret sauce, you shut your face and tell me, open up your mouth and tell me right now what that is and how do I get it? Is it like one of those annual pass holder secret sauces? I get to show them the card and they give you the secret sauce? Come on. If I've been missing out on the secret sauce, I'm going to be so sad. FOMO. Isn't that what the kids call it? Fear of missing out. No, Todd, don't worry. That yogurt's not healthy. It's filled with all kinds of stuff that makes it really bad for you, but it tastes delicious. And it cuts some of the heat because some of the breads have a little bit of spice in them. Oh, they're so good. I think we need a WDW Radio Nation night at Sanaa, too. Write that down. WDW Radio Nation late night at Sanaa. I'm going to do a flash meetup and just one night, I'm going to post in the Nation group. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post Nation group at 8 o'clock. I'm going to Sanaa right now. Anybody wants to come, meet up in the lounge, bread service on me. Can somebody write? Is anybody listening? Is anybody writing these things down? Please don't make me go back and listen to all this. Nobody wants to hear me talk twice. Because that sounds like it's a lot of fun. So, yes, we need to do a review of that. Samantha Carvello says, you're making me hungry. You should know better, Samantha. Never, ever listen if you're hungry. Secret Sauce at Sna or Sauce Slinger at Chicken Guy. Oh, wait. Sauce 10 is beyond spicy, but so good. Wait, it's a real thing? Like, I don't like spicy so much so that it cuts the flavor and then, like, your face is on fire and you're sweating and crying. I usually am sweating and crying when I'm hungry, not because I've been eating. So I might shy away from that, but I'll taste it just to say that I did. But now I want Chicken Guy. Becky, Becky, I almost wore my Flash Gordon shirt tonight, but I wore your shirt and said, look, sponsored by MouseFanTravel.com, level 50 unlocked. I do Stony Stomopoulos. I do this because I think I have these things and I can't write them down because I'm juggling 15 things and my phone now all at once. And I think it goes back to my days as an attorney when I had a secretary and be like, write that down, take a note, take a memo. And I don't have that anymore, which is fine. Quick recap of Lou's ideas. Late Night at Sanaa, Marvel Drink Book, Night at the Riviera. Definitely we're missing one. Oh, the costume. Oh, Becky, we're having a costume contest at Expo at the booth. We're going to have a theme either like one day or 2 days and have our own costume contest at the booth because it's more fun there. And everybody could be in it. Kids, adults, old, young, doesn't matter. The Snas Lounge is small for the nation. But, Paul, I'm playing the odds here. Like, I'm figuring the number of nation people that are going to be in town and available and see it on that night, I'm hoping that the funnel goes down and there's like 10 of us, which still is a lot, but I could do 10. If it's more than that, then we got problems. We'll figure it out. I'll worry about that when it gets there. So I'll have to say like the first X amount of people that go, and we'll see how quickly we'll see how many people we can actually fit. It's like those old pictures from the 50s. Like how many people can we fit like in a VW Bug or in a phone booth? How many nation members, write this down. How many nation members can we fit in Sanaa late night? So Becky, I do, but I'm very old and forgetful. So you got to bear with me. I'm off my meds. So Larissa says, looking forward to meeting you at Expo this year. It'll be my first time back to the Expo in a while. Oh, Larissa, it's so much fun. I'm really looking forward to Expo. Becky, I know we have a lot of things we need to plan for. We've got plenty of plans to start getting together. Chicken Guy was a total surprise. So affordable. I agree. I'm impressed with the quality of the food and how inexpensive it is. Like, you can get a full meal, full appetizer and meal and drink and dessert for like $12. Maybe if you get dessert, maybe it's 14. But like, so good. 24 different sauces. Now I want Chicken Guy. I need to make a meeting at Disney Springs Stat because I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry I can even lift Mjolnir all by myself. Darlene Nagy from West Seneca, New York, not for too much longer, says, we're eating at Chef Art Smith's homecoming for the first time next Monday. Tell him Lou sent you. It's not going to do anything, but you need to get the chicken and the hush puppies and the deviled eggs and the biscuits and the chicken and some of that moonshine stuff and the hummingbird pie and pecan pie. There you go. Chicken Guy is a great warm-up for the boathouse, says my friend Donald G. Nicholson. G is short for Santa Claus. Last time we were staying at Allen King Lodge, we did a tour of Canadi, ended with assembled bread service at the lounge. Paul Clark, I think I either said that on the show. I did that not too long ago. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I did it. Oh, no, I did. That's a lie. I did it in preparation for a show about the tours. But yes, it is one. You can get a free tour. Free. Write that down. Free tour of Animal Kingdom Lodge, and you do end off with a sampling of bread service. So it's a win-win-win all the way across the board, except that Animal Kingdom is so far away. Amanda Bonner, hummingbird cake. We need to have a coaching meeting there and boathouse. Speaking of Armando Reynal, old and forgetful, I forget that I am old. Donuts are good at home. Oh, Aaron King. Everything is good at homecoming. Becky says, ha, I saw someone in a Lou shirt. I thought it said Lou ate me. I know he's hungry, but no, Lou sent you, not ate you. What? Gee, lay off the cocktails, woman. Amy Naveau, nice to see you as well. Yes, it is the best. Anybody try Aunt Polly's when it was open? So, Mark, I tried Aunt Polly's way back when, like before you were born, when Aunt Polly's was open and you can get like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I think they had grilled cheese sandwiches back then too. Like they were actually made there. They weren't like the Uncrustable stuff. I haven't been there though in ages. It's not open very often, and I always keep saying like it's a great place to go and work. Like you sit there with the thing, and you got the view of the come on, the Liberty Bell going by, and the Haunted Mansion right there. But it's so far away. You gotta like schlep to Magic Kingdom and then get on the raft and you walk over there. It's just easier if I just work from home instead. So, but what time is it? It's 8:30 already. Time flies when you're having fun with your friends. And that's what I'm watching myself, and I realize that I am so Italian in how much I talk with my hands. But who cares? I am who I am. Why don't we do this? Why don't I get a little pen and a little paper, and why don't we give away? Because I have so many, because I really bought out the entire Disney Magic stack of little Mjolnir. They're called Ice Cube whatevers. But they're not. They're like little toys, and they're so much fun, and they look so cool. Look, I have one right there on the shelf. Dave Rashoni from I'm plugging. Tonight is Plug Fest 2019. Dave Rashoni, the creator and singer and pianist and composer and all-around nice guy from DJR Music. If you have a podcast or a video or a blog or a major motion picture or Broadway play and need somebody to compose and score it, DJR Music. And he's the nicest guy in the world. He's also the luckiest, too, because his wife is like the sweetest person on the planet and a remarkably good singer. I'm assuming she's a good cook, too, because she's got all the other things going for her. So there you go. So Crystal Steer says, so cute. I'm assuming you're talking about this. And that's right. So let's see. Somebody told me it used to be a logistics nightmare to get food. Yes. Oh, fried chicken. Oh, my God. I forgot about the fried chicken. What the heck isn't Uncrustable? Crystal Steers. Come on. Don't they have that in Canada? Smucker's makes Uncrustables. They're like pre-made, they're round bread with peanut butter and jelly inside, and they're sort of cut into a circle, and they're like got like little like a crust, like a pinched crust on the outside, and they're Uncrustables because they're like no crust, because like your mom cut the crust off for you. I like the crust. You know what? I'm going to throw down the Mjolnir and say I like the ends of bread. I like the heels of the bread. They get no love and no respect. Give me both heels, put them in the toaster, burn them with a butter or a schmear. I'm all over it. And I throw down the gauntlet because I like the heels of bread. So there you go. All right, so let's make life really, really easy for all of you, because much like this week's non-trivia question, you don't need to really know nothing in order to win your little Mjolnir, only available at Marvel Day at Sea. So how do you win? First thing you need to do is tell all your friends about this week's I'm so bad at this. This week's episode, right, with Brian Crosby. That's not how you win. It doesn't matter. I mean, I just like you to do it anyway, because spreading the word is how we spread the love, and the family grows and glows, much like our Mjolnir. But if you want to win this one, I have one. I've got like actually 30. I'm going to give one away on the show. So just go to the Box People group. Tell us who your favorite character. But tonight we'll play. Wait, where's the logo? Come on, Mongello. There it is. Wait. I think I have it. No, it's not showing up. Oh, well. Wait. Hold it. No, not there. There it is. Cue the music. I don't have any music, but we're going to play 20 questions anyway. 20 questions is the easiest game in the world, because I'm going to write down a person, place, thing, character, restaurant, food, dining experience, appetizer, entree, dessert. You see that there's a method to my madness, but it could also be something that you'd find in a theme park. It could be a hotel, something you find in a hotel. We will play 20 yes or no questions, and by 20, I mean we'll keep playing until we win. Now this is to be clear, right? So I've got the chat here. I've got the chat here. The first correct answer that I see, because the chat goes by very, very, very fast for me here, the first one that I see will win your own little handy-dandy Mjolnir hammer to do with what you like. Get it? Got it? Good. Now let's make sure that I'm actually broadcasting, because my thing hasn't refreshed. And let's see. All right. It looks like we're good. So I am going to... Let me just, okay. When Lucy's cue the music, I think the match game, I have the match game music. I just don't have enough hands and production assistants. Oh, bread service. It's not bread service. Wait, let me write something down. Hold it. Stop it. Don't start guessing yet. No, see, now it can't be the boathouse because you're all guessing boathouse. Okay. There it is. The answer is right here in my little Post-it pad. So, I'm going to give you a hint. The answer is not boathouse. The answer is not boathouse. It might be something in the boathouse, but it is not the boathouse, because I think last time it was probably the boathouse. So, I'm going to start looking at the answers again. I say 20, but I won't even bother keeping score, but I'll keep score just for giggles to see if we can get it in under 20. The first person whose answer I see who guesses what is on this sheet wins Mjolnir. Yes, you win Mjolnir. I have enough. Sound good? No, it is not me. Why would I put myself? Why would I write my own name down? That would be the weirdest, most self-centered thing in the world that I could ever do. No, it's not me. So ready? Go. Okay. All right, wait a second. So I'm going to stop right here. Because I said go, and the very first thing I saw was Melanie Jones, Festival of the Arts. I'm going to screenshot this. Jim Orahosky, Is It Rick's? And David Potts says, David Potts says, Is it Blue Zoo? And the answer was Blue Zoo. That doesn't count. That can't count. Did I show it? Did I show myself writing Blue Zoo down? Did he really? No, there's no way you got it that fast. Did he really get it? Or did I say Blue Zoo? I might have said Blue Zoo. That can't be right. All right, wait, now I got to think of something else. Or am I just so flipping predictable? Good Gandhi. Wait a minute. I'm clearly hungry and tired. Becky just says, OMG, you are so easy. I would prefer that you clarify that statement very, very, very deliberately and quickly. All right. Let me see. Reflection from my glasses. Oh, my God. I stink at this. It's like the first time I've ever done it. All right. Now I got to think of something else. Oh, my gosh. The pressure is getting to me. Okay. Everything I do is food related. But yeah, I mean, obviously, it's like, David, you got it. So shoot me an email. I have extra, so I'll give away a second meal. David, I would not do that to you. Obviously, I'm going to give it to you. So I'm going to do a second one. So shoot me an email saying that you saw the reflection of my glasses, and I will send you Mjolnir. Now I got to think of something else. Okay. Did he Inception me? He did something. Martin's going to say Spike. And now I can't be anything Spider-Man related. Stop guessing, Melanie Jones. All right, now I have to make sure it's not food. I have to look around because all I think about is food. 90% of the time, the answer is a studio computer or Blue Zoo. God, I am way too predictable. I am way, way too predictable. Okay, all right. Okay, here we go. No, I've done that one before, too. All right, wait. I almost wrote down a studio computer review because nobody would have guessed the studio computer review. I'm really crumbling under the pressure. It's like I've never been to Disney World before. All right. Now you're going to have to work for it, right? Now you're going to have to work for it. Just go ahead and go, because I will almost guarantee that nobody's going to get this. He just said that the answer wasn't the boathouse, so I just went to his... So I wrote down Blue Zoo because I'm craving Cantonese lobster so bad. If only somebody would take me and buy me Cantonese lobster. Nobody ever takes me out to dinner. I always take everybody else out to dinner. Why does somebody take me for Cantonese lobster? I'm not a super expensive date. I mean, I eat a lot, but I'm a lot of fun. All right, so go ahead. Have at it. It is not... it is not... They're not... Okay, it's not Tachos. It's not Skipper Canteen. It's not Jico. Let's see. Is it in a park? Yes. Is it Flower and Garden? No. Is it Small World? No. Is it still... it's got to be a yes or no question. Yes or no question. Is it Num Num Cookie? No. Is it the Sweet Tea Shine? No, but that sounds so good right now. Drink your tea. Is it a ride? No. It is not Slinky Dog. Is it Quest? I don't even know what Quest means, but it's no. Is it Thor? No. Is it Student Computer Review? No. Is it the monorail? No. If you feel guilty about cheating on Blue Zoo, Boathouse and I have an open relationship. Like, Boathouse gets jealous, but they understand I have to eat elsewhere sometimes. It's never mind. Is it donkey sauce? No, it's not donkey. Oh my God, I want chicken guys so bad right now. Is it an attraction? Yes. So, Kristen, you're asking me a question. You got to ask me if it's a yes or no. Okay, yes, it's extinct. It's extinct. Is it Soarin'? No. Is it the Boat to Magic Kingdom? No, John C. Jones, but really good answer. Good question. Is it a food? Colin Kendall, believe it or not, there's no food involved here at all. Is it the gondolas? No. Is it food related? No. It's obviously Satuli Canteen. It is not. It is an attraction. It's not Frozen. Is it the People Mover? No. Is it Club Cool? No. It really, I swear it has nothing to do with food. Is it in a movie? Wait. It's movie related. It's not Toy Story Land. Is it entertainment? Yes. It's not Horizon. Was it Magic Kingdom? No. Not Horizons. God, I am so predictable in so many ways. Swan Boats. Melanie Jones pulling out Swan Boats. I mean, it's not right, but it's a nice guess. Is it Horizons? Is it in... Is it Tron Light Cycle? No, but it will be soon, and I'm so excited. Is it Alien Encounter? No. Is it Mr. Toad? No. Now you got to start digging a little deeper. Is it World of Motion? No. Is it Kitchen Cabaret? Andrew Prince, good guess. Completely wrong. Is it Snow White? Oh, and Her Scary Adventures? It is not. It is not Galaxy's Edge. It's still not World of Motion, I promise. Keep asking. It's still not there. It's not the Great Movie Ride. Is it in Epcot? No, it's not, nor was it in Epcot. Is it Tower of Terror? No. It's still not World of Motion, Terry Cincinnati. Pay attention. It's not Captain EO, although I miss him so. Is it Dinosaur? Nope. I don't know. Why am I keeping score? Is it Parasailing? John Jones. Way to think outside the box. Still not right. Is it Club 33 Cocktail? Oy vey. So single-minded. It's not Snow White. Still not Captain EO. If You Had Wings is not correct, but I love and miss that attraction. Ellen's Universe of Energy, Crisis Adventure. None of those. It is not neither Stitch's Great Escape, 20,000 Leaves, or Leagues. Neither of the two. 20,000 Leaves under the... It's 20,000 Leaves under the sea. No, it's not that either. Countdown to Extinction. No. Is it Body Wars? No. Somebody asked a question before that should have started to point you in the right direction. It is not Backlot Tour, but that is a great guess. The Mickey and Minnie Wild Train Ride. Every part of that answer, Darlene, is wrong, but no, it is not. It is not Rafiki's Planet Watch. Does it include a celebrity? That's not sort of. Yes, it was at Hollywood Studios. So drill down. So it's not Ellen's. It's not the original Imagination Pavilion. So it's at Hollywood Studios. It's extinct. Here Come the Muppets. Rita Goodrich, look at you pulling out Here Come the Muppets. It's a great answer. I mean, it's wrong, but it's right. It is not Lights, Motors, Action. That seems like it was a lifetime ago. Flying Saucers. I don't even know what those are, Amber Bramble. Were there ever flying saucers at Hollywood Studios? Johnny Olson? No, there were not. It is not the Great Movie Ride. It is not the Sound Show. It is not Sounds Dangerous. It does not involve sounds. It is not the magic of Disney animation. Indiana Jones, or Indiana Jones. I named the dog Indiana. It is not Indiana Jones. Now start using the Google. I think I actually talked about this. Wow, 5, 10, 15. Look at how many you guys got wrong. Like, you've named every attraction in Walt Disney World. Catastrophe Canyon, Earful Tower, Hyperion Theater, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Nope, keep going. Keep searching, keep searching. Go ahead. Pizza Planet. It is not food related, I promise. Not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's not The Hat. It is not the Backlot Tour. It is still not the Backlot Tour. Stephen Williams. It is good to see you. Stephen Williams, nobody is guessing after like 50 guesses. So again, it was at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It is extinct. It is an attraction. It was an attraction. It's not the animation thing. Sounds Dangerous, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, The Golden Girls House, not the Great Movie Ride, not the Earful Tower. I'm Lisa Milam. I'm making you work. You want to be worthy of the Mjolnir and figuring out how to spell it. Then you're going to work for this one. It is not the house. Oh, Terry Sins and Dorothy. I want to give you Bear in the Big Blue House just for sentimental reasons. Oh, I'm going to cry. I used to love that show. Goodbye, goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. I'm going to start singing that at the end of the show, but that's the wrong answer. Stephanie Perry Bullock, it's got to be American Idol, and you got to be wrong. It's not. You're wrong. It's not Superstar Television. It's not the Home Improvement Parade. Corey Bassett, see this? Thank our America's military, by the way, for thinking outside the box and still getting it wrong. I'm sure, Brett, it is not the Boathouse. Pete Bush, the Stars and Motorcars Parade. Pete Bush, wait, I want to make sure I get this correct because I'm plugging everybody tonight. It's pbscreative.com, right? PBS Creative. Pete Bush is good. He is an example of good persons doing good things. You're all still wrong, by the way. Not Catwalk Bar, not Star Wars Weekends, not Animation Studios Tour, not Osborne, not Playhouse Disney, not Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He helps create and produce stage shows and theater performances for kids, of school-age kids. Go to right? Am I getting this right? Oh, you're going to kill me. It's PBS, not PSB. Or PSB. One of those two. PSB, shoot. It's PSB or PBScreative.com. He's got an amazing array of costumes and, more importantly, talent and passion that he wants to share with your kids and your school. So go check him out. He is a good person doing really, really good things. Still not Great Movie Ride. It is not Sounds Dangerous, nor is it Drew Carey. It's not the Legend of Dax Wow. It's going by really fast. It's not the Jack Sparrow Walkthrough. It's not Doug Live. It's still, I promise you, still not the Great Movie Ride. Wait, I stink at this. I'm so bad. It's psbcreative.com. Like, it doesn't matter where you are. He, again, good person doing amazing things. Go check out his video there, too. It is not Sounds Dangerous, not the Cavalcade of Stars, Voyage of the Little Mermaid, Spirit of Pocahontas, nope, House and Blue Bear Dude, lol, lol, Becky Menken, stay in your lane. Just stay up at the bar and just don't hurt yourself. I get it. PSB Creative. Got it. The Hollywood Icons in the Streets, no, it's not the Backlot Tour. It's not Goosebumps. It's not Sid Cahuenga's. It's not the Barbie show. Oh, I'm trying to scroll back because it's going back. It's going by fast for me. Wait a second. It's sort of like all just like the drawing class, the one where a cast member shows you how to draw a character. No, it's not One Man's Dream. It's not Mulch, Sweat, and Shears. But again, you're getting closer. You're thinking outside the box. This was I will help you out. Big Blue, stop it, Becky. It's not the Boneyard. This was a short-lived stage show. How's that? It is a short-lived. Come on. It's Chuck Lionberger, meet and greet with Prince Caspian. Nobody remembers that except you, but it's still wrong. It's not One Man's Dream. Did it involve live characters? Yes, it did. See, yes or no questions. You guys could be getting hints. It's still not the catwalk. Hercules. It's not the Hercules Parade. Joseph Jones, good to see you, man. It's been way too long since I think the last time I've seen you was at Morimoto. And by the way, all your cool stuff. Look what you did, by the way. That's all your fault, by the way. Muppets on Location, Days of Swine and Roses. Good job with the Google. Not correct answer. Not Walt's Office. Not Millionaire. High School Musical Parade. Remember that? Nope. Rocketeer Props. Here Come the Muppets. The Watcher Makers. I think you mean the Watchmakers. It's not High School Musical. Tinseltown Talent Show. Now you're just asking Jeeves for all kinds of... Is it the stunt car show thing? Matt Shane, by the way, from MSK Digital Media, if you're looking to have a website, newsletter, social media presence with really good people who, by the way, just had a little baby girl who was like the most beautiful thing in the world. It's like their baby and the Sanaa Bread Service are two of the most beautiful things in the world. Congratulations, but MSK Digital Media, I'm plug crazy tonight. Disney Junior, no. Dinosaurs, the Pixar sing-along show, oh no. Old Star Wars show, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you're getting closer. Stars and Motor Cars, Jedi Academy, Hunchback, High School Musical. You're so close. You're so close. It was not a parade. It was not a parade. I told you guys were going to work for this. You made fun of me with Blue Zoo, and now you're paying the price. I should cut it off at some point and just not give away Mjolnir. It's not Sounds Dangerous. Hyperspace Hoopla is a great guess, but it's not what I wrote down. So, okay, this is technically not the correct answer, but I'm going to take it anyway because it's close enough and there's only so much internet. Stephanie Gauthier says it's Dick Tracy's Crime Solvers. It's technically Dick Tracy and the Diamond Double Cross Show. It was back at the studios like 1990, 1991. That's close enough for me. I'll take Dick Tracy's Crime Solvers because nobody was even in like the right ballpark. I'm getting Ace Ventura, Power Rangers, Superstar Television, Goosebumps. Like, you guys are digging deep, but you didn't dig that deep. So you get Mjolnir. I'll turn your Mjolnir off so I don't waste all the batteries, although I think they're replaceable. So, Stephanie, congratulations. You're the big winner tonight. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Look at Armando Reynal pulling that one out. Monsters Down Show. I'm sure it's not the Power Rangers or Chuck. I swear, it's not the Spirit of Pocahontas. You send me your address, and I will send you Mjolnir. And you won't be able to pick it up unless you're actually worthy. So it'll be like Vision. Playhouse Disney, Live on Stage. All really good guesses. Possible future ideas. Wow, that went on for a long, long time. So Fred says, now I know why it's extinct. You laugh. Dick Tracy, at one point, like, the Dick Tracy movie and the Dick Tracy presence in the parks was going to be huge. Like, Disney invested and lost a lot of money on that franchise. Think about it. It was Warren Beatty and Madonna and Al Pacino. Like, they brought in big, big name stars for that film, which did not do, it was like the Battlefield Earth of the late 80s, early 90s. But they had a stage show, which again was not, he had the Dick Tracy watch, which was sort of like the precursor for, remember the Dick Tracy like wristwatch, which was sort of the precursor for the Apple Watch? So there you go. So I will give away the Dick Tracy double, and David Potts, you got the Boathouse, although I'm my hand to God. Scout's honor. No more Blue Zoo. in the answer. Although it might actually be things you can find at Blue Zoo, like the aforementioned Cantonese lobster, which I'm craving uncontrollably, much like Chicken Guy, and bread service, and ribs from Morimoto. There you go. So, it could be a broad. So, Breathless Mahoney from Dick Tracy is what gave the boat Breathless, which used to be that 32-foot mahogany, beautiful vessel that you could actually go out. You would have a captain take you out for illuminations cruises or boat rides. Captain Mike used to take us out every so often. It was beautiful and a wonderful thing to do with a small family or a romantic evening, like just the two of you. And unfortunately, the boat was damaged and never came back into service. But Breathless was named after Breathless Mahoney because there was going to be I need to do a Dick Tracy show. I need to find somebody who I'll have to talk to little Jimmy Corcus. I got to write that down. We're going to do Dick Tracy. In this era of superheroes and superheroines, Captain Marvel, we don't remember the very first superhero, and his name was Dick Tracy. Becky said it was so much fun. I was really concerned nobody was ever going to get it. So at one point I'm like, do I need to Google this and make sure that I'm not dreaming this? But yeah, it was very, it was maybe a season, one season, it might not even gone. It might not have even gone for a full year. So, but Sea Crystal, you say it was always boathouse or food related, and it wasn't. Of course, now I'm trying to think, what sort of Dick Tracy-related food did they have? But yeah, Breathless Mahoney, there was a lot of Dick Tracy references you could find throughout the park. So I'm going to do Dick Tracy, Jim, Corky. There you go. Paul Hoffman, good to see you. Another good guy. I love Paul Hoffman and Barbara Hoffman. Together, Becky says DC. See, Becky, why does she got to do that? We're having a nice night, talking about, and she brings up DC Comics. They can't seem to get the movies done right. I don't know why. Whatever. So it wasn't opening day. There was very little opening day. It opened less than a year after the park. It opened in, I want to say, early 90, March, April, May of 90, and then ran so maybe it ran for about a year until around early 91. So, yes, Colin Kendall, there have been many strange shows like that over the year. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'll talk about some of the different, that's what we'll sort of do some of the unique stage shows. Oh, I broke my pen. Unique stage shows. Maybe I did that once before. 541 episodes in, not including the 100 that I did of Mouse Tunes. That's a lot of episodes. Maybe it was on the old show. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll do some of the extinct. We'll do some of the extinct stage shows. You can tell it's getting late from Walt Disney World. So, any guess as to when the March meet of the month in March is going to be? Is that a trick question? Is it a guess? I am supposed to guess what it is, or I'm supposed to tell you what it is, or you want to get? I have no idea. I'd have to look at my calendar. I'll give you a little bit of a hint because I do know that I'm traveling in March. By the way, if anybody is interested in coming to Social Media Marketing World, you can still get your tickets on sale. Go to LouMongello.com/SMMW19. I'll be speaking there. That's the 18th to the 23rd. I got Podfest. I got so the March meet of the month is most likely going to be the weekend of the It's most likely going to be either the 2nd or the 30th, somewhere around there. So my answer is I don't know, but I'm telling you what weekend. It's not going to be the weekend of the 9th. And it's not going to be the weekend of the 23rd because I will be in California. So February's meet, Lisa. Again, Lisa Milam. I don't have that date exactly certain yet. It's probably going to be the weekend of the. Oh, it'll probably be the weekend of Princess because there'll be a lot of people in town. So probably the weekend of the 23rd. So, Yeah, it'll be the week on the 23rd because, yeah. Okay, so, but John Jones, I know you're coming in, man. I will find a way, come heck or high water, to make sure I see you when you come into town. So, and if you're ever, and if any of you are ever coming to town and it's not during the meet of the month, my schedule is crazy, but I will always do my best to try and get together with you if I can. So anyway, yeah, so 20 questions was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys all participating. Again, don't forget to please check out, give me feedback, and more importantly, share with your friends the interview with Brian Crosby from Marvel Themed Entertainment. We're going to have a full review of Marvel Day at Sea probably in the next week or two. Don't forget, if you're not a member of the Box People group, to go ahead and join. More importantly, if you can, please become part of the WDW Radio Nation family. It really does help not only keep the lights on, but it helps the Dream Team Project and benefits Make-A-Wish Foundation of America. And you also get some really cool rewards, not just in the mail, but digitally. As you see, we're going to do some special events just for Nation people as well. Stay tuned. Some of this stuff is going to be hitting eBay again relatively soon, and I will also have more details about I'm going to put out a call for help. I'm going to put out a little bit of a call for help and maybe some intern opportunities here at WDWRadio.com and all its associated facilities and undertakings. Very quickly, don't forget that I believe Becky can confirm or deny. I think we have two spots left. I think we have two. I think with one cancellation, we have 2 spots left, including singles. If you want to come as a single to Japan this October, so much fun we are going to have. And if you can't, that's okay, because there's still a chance for you to come and join us on the Wonder in New Orleans. Like, check this out. We're going to start off in New Orleans. We're going to do some stuff in my favorite city. Oh, the food that we will have in New Orleans. Just let that sink in for a second. Then we get on the Wonder. Let that sink in. Tiana's Place, February 7th through the 14th. Oh, Valentine's Day. We'll spend Valentine's Day together. You've got to come. Nobody has more fun than us. And if you don't believe me, ask somebody in the box who has been on. So Becky says we have 2 rooms for Japan. If you don't believe me, ask somebody who has come to a WW Radio group cruise or event in the past. That is going to do it for tonight. Again, if I can ever help you in whatever it is that you're doing, that turn that thing that you love into the thing that you do, reach out. I'll be starting actually a new mastermind group probably in February. So if you're interested in either working with me one-on-one or mastermind, just shoot me an email or go to LouMongello.com. And what else? I think that's about it. For this week. Good night tonight. Give yourself a round of applause and go get yourself a bag of Doritos or eat a quart of ice cream and go put on Netflix. You were flipping awesome tonight, and you fill my heart and you fill my cup, and I love and appreciate you so, so very much. And I mean that individually and collectively as my Box People family. So I truly hope that this is your best night, week, month, year ever. And I will see you next time. Spread the word. Be good to each other. See ya.